Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and viewers across the World Wide Web. This is Tune 215, and right now we are in Atlanta, Georgia. We're going to do a driving tour of the Buckhead neighborhood. This is said to be considered one of the most prestigious neighborhoods with the wealthiest households. So we're going to maneuver the vehicle, and we'll periodically take a look at some of the fronts of the houses when I can. I'm not always able to do this, but if there's no traffic behind me, then I'll do this. Check it out. It's a big house. Nice wooden doorway, a lot of dark oak colored wood around the windows, around the awning. I see, it looks like the driveway goes under an underpass, and back there seems to be another garage. Nice driveway. It's another property back there, basically. We got a car coming, so I had to move out the way. We got Omi in the background. She's gonna do her best periodically to try to cover some behind the scenes shots. Show you guys some visuals of these houses on the left and on the right of us. Right now we are currently on Verdun Drive. Verdun. The 3000 block of Verdun Drive. On the way over here, I saw two pretty nice sized mansions. I would say probably 4 minutes away from where we're at now. The thing about neighborhoods like this, the houses are so big and they're so far off from the street side. So they're pushed off of the street side. You can't really get a good look at them. Like, I'm gonna do my best to show you this one over here. I liked the double car driveway. They had a 2-car driveway right here. I like this. Check this out. I think that's pretty cool. We got another house over here that looks pretty interesting. Check out this one right here. This one's pretty cool. See that? That's a nice size property. Look at this one right here. It has like the wooden shingles. You see? And then it has like plants growing over the left side. You see the 2 windows, the lower left windows? There's green plants. The vines that grow up the walls, they got that growing on the property. There's a landscape group doing some work there. We had a pretty cool house on my right hand side. I'm gonna try to maneuver to it. Check it out. That was pretty cool. Double car driveway. Had some giant spiders crawling all over the house. They still have the Halloween decorations up. Pretty cool house. Got huge lawns. The streets well paved. I'm gonna drive a little slower so you guys can get a better view. We got Omi in the background. She's capturing footage for y'all. So if you're not subscribed to Toon Be Chillin', make sure you subscribe to TOONBECHILLIN. That's where the behind the scenes shots that she's taking of these side angles, we're gonna use that for the vlog. We got a nice house over here on my left hand side with some stonework. I'm gonna try to point to it. See that? I don't even think the camera does justice because the camera is on an extreme wide angle, so you can't really see the magnitude of some of these houses. On the screen they still look small, but in real life they're pretty nice sized. We're at Verdun Drive and Chateau Drive. I like that one across the street on my left-hand side. We got a happy birthday balloon on the address. 537 Chateau Drive, Atlanta, Georgia. In case you guys are curious on what property around here is going for, you can Google that address. All right, let's make this right-hand turn. So I don't know what to expect. I don't really know like what each block is gonna hold. So hopefully I'm taking you guys to some pretty cool blocks. I like this one right here. This one, let's look at it from an angle. That one right there. You see that one in front of us? Oh man, I feel like it doesn't do justice. I'm gonna try to reposition myself once again. This one right here. You see that one? I think that one's cool. Look at the one right next to it on my left. Sheesh. The problem is there's so many trees, so many plants. The plants do a really good job of hiding the home. Look at this one. This one is neat. All right, I got a car behind me. This one right here. See this one? That one looks cool, right? All right, we are currently at Marne and Chateau. Let's make this right-hand turn on Marne. Vehicle behind us. I let them go by. Check out this property right here. They actually just went inside their driveway. It's pretty cool. They had the motorized garage door. Wow, look at this one. This one's pretty neat too. This one has functional shutters. Go figure, they got functional shutters. I would say, what, a couple $1 million for each house, right? Probably $2, $3, $4 million houses. $1 million for the one-story ones. And there's a lot of tall ones here. Oh man, this is an awesome dog coming up. Forget the houses. Look at this dog. It's so fluffy and furry. Wow. That's a beautiful dog, man. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Wow, looks like a bear, like a giant teddy bear. She said thank you. Oh, there's another gorgeous dog over here in the driveway. It's like a golden retriever. He's just staring off into the abyss. She's probably a resident over here. More than likely, she's not walking her dog in this neighborhood for no reason. They're doing some work over here on the house. On my left, they're doing some work. You got a lawn, a landscaper working on the lawn. That's a nice house on my left. And then on my right, they're actually doing some actual sheathing work. So they're laying the sheathing before they side the house. You see it? Big house. This one right here is crazy big too. Look at this one. Look at the driveway to that one. It reminds me of like some like Hollywood Hills type stuff. If you haven't checked out my Hollywood Hills tour from Los Angeles, check it out. I went to Hollywood a couple months ago. We'll be heading back to Hollywood soon. We'll do some more tours in LA. I'm gonna try to hit neighborhoods that I didn't do before, so y'all can see other stuff, but I did do the Hollywood Hills. It was pretty cool. Wow, this one's brick. I like this one. This one's brick. I'm gonna point to that property. Renew Properties. Look at this one. That one's decent. Wow. The light turned on too. The light flashing. That was cool. They're probably trying to like scare us off. You know what I mean? Look at this one. This one's neat. That's nice, right? White bricks. I don't think the bricks were always white. They're probably painted white. I got somebody doing some landscaping work right here. He's loading up his truck. I'm gonna let this Audi pass us. And we got an Audi behind us. make this right-hand turn. Should I make this right-hand turn, or did we just go around the block? Everything looks the same. Let me make this left-hand turn. Because I could have swore that we probably went around that block. That was Verdum Drive. Yeah, I'm glad we didn't go down that block. Because we definitely did just go down it. Alright, so let's make this left-hand turn. Let's make this left-hand turn. I think that'd be cool. That'd be neat. We're at Argonne Drive. Argonne. Marne and Argonne. Let's make this left-hand turn. Buckhead City. There's signs on their lawn that say Buckhead. Some of these houses, neat. Nothing is impossible, ladies and gentlemen. Don't limit yourself. Don't ever tell yourself you can't get this, you can't get that. Anything is possible that you put your mind to and you work hard for, and you know. Oh, this one's neat. There's a pretty cool house over here on my right hand side. We're gonna rely on Omi for the zoom ins. She's gonna zoom into it a little closer than we can get to it. She's zooming into it. She's gonna show you guys what it looks like. Probably looks like we're casing out the joint in Grand Theft Auto style. But then I'm gonna point the vehicle to the driveway so you guys can get like a far view. Yeah, that's a modern looking house. That's cool. It's on a hill too. We're on a really steep hill. Alright, so let's see what we got going on over here. We're on Arden Road. Yeah, a lot of these are big houses and they have long driveways that get to their house. So if you don't go through the driveway, like this one right here, it had a beautiful driveway and go straight to the house. You're not gonna be able to see the house. So it's kind of tough. Arden at Argonne on my right, it's a no outlet. New Hope Church on my left hand side. So they have a church here. Got a speed hump. Slow down for the speed hump. Oh, we got a cemetery on my right hand side. Oh, we got a gorgeous house on my left. I'm gonna try to pull over. It's a gorgeous house. It's white. I probably wouldn't have painted the house white. I would have left the original bricks. I don't know what is it with people painting original bricks white. Maybe the bricks were a little old and faded that they wanted to paint them white. I mean, they got a white Range Rover. Maybe their favorite color is white and they wanted to paint their house white. But that's nice. And you got the occasional few who are able to build a house from scratch. Look at Arden Moore on my right. And some Arden Moore and Arden Road. They're building a house from scratch. That's when you're financially stable enough. Wow, we got some gorgeous houses over here on my left. I got a Mercedes-Benz tailing me behind me. I'm just gonna pull over. I'm gonna let them go by because there was two nice houses behind us that I would love to show you guys. But these neighborhoods are nice to see in real life, kind of tough to document. Make this right. Let's go down a block that doesn't seem so congested with traffic. See this one? That's nice. And you got this one behind me, that's 3 stories. See that one? Protected by off-duty police patrol. Congratulations, that's awesome. We got a 2-car garage over here. Check that out. A nice chunk of property. Alright, so we're gonna have to probably make a U-turn because it seems as if we don't have to make a U-turn can probably take this a little further. There's a lot of back roads, houses, behind bushes, and trees. The roads are surprisingly rough back here. Ouch, road work ahead. There's houses all along my left. The thing is they're so far back that, and I brought the 360 cam with me. I left one of the attachments in the RV. I'm quite disappointed that I left it in the RV because the attachment that I brought was broken. So I could have handheld the 360 camera, but that wouldn't have been the best experience either, because you would have saw my arm and my hand, and it would have been a little shaky. I like to mount that on the window. Some of these driveways are super steep. It's like, in order to drive to your house, you actually got to drive up a hill. Look at this driveway, and that's the house up there. All right, Pine Valley Road. Let's make this left. We can go right, but that's gonna take us away from the Buckhead neighborhood. There's a few other neighborhoods near Buckhead. You got Oregon Forest, you got Wingate, you got Castlewood, you got Tuxedo Park, you got Kingswood, you got West Paces Ferry, Northside, Westminster. So I'm assuming that probably the corresponding or surrounding neighborhoods in this area are probably just as prestigious. Buckhead just comes up as like one of them. Wow, brick home on my left. Pimping. Does this make me want to live in Atlanta? No. You know, the beautiful house doesn't make me want to live in Atlanta. I mean, I commend them all on their houses. There's some gorgeous houses. But it still doesn't make me want to live in Atlanta. But they're nice. I would love to pick one of the houses up and probably just relocate it. I mean, but then again, that's what an architectural designer is for. They can design a house for you from scratch. But it's something about having an original home, a 100-year-old home that's beautiful, you know, 50-year-old home, 70-year-old home. That age, I think those squeaks, those believe it or not, the original, these houses on my left, the freaking land that they have just to get to the front of their house. Look at it. There's a house all the way up there. Behind that long driveway, there's a house all up there. It looks so tiny, doesn't it, on camera? Like, you can't tell. And to be honest, even if I would have used the 360 cam, you wouldn't have been able to see some of these houses. They're so far off that you would have been like squinting to like see even in the 360. So I just like to do my best to show you guys that neighborhoods like this in America do exist. I think every state has neighborhoods like this. Every state has neighborhoods like this. We got our Range Rover. I'm gonna let this Range Rover pass. All right, let's make a right and then make another right. Get back on Oregon Drive and see if we can get back to the main road. Like right there in front of us, there's some pretty big homes, but they're tucked away. See right there? I don't know if you can make it between them bushes. The address is 3053. 3053 Habersham Road, Atlanta, Georgia. That's a big house. It's got to go for a couple million. Got to go for a couple million. Guaranteed. Right here. Oh, here's the Range Rover's behind me. Man, they come out like computer glitches. Passing Andrews Drive. I'm gonna make another right. Ooh, a squirrel ran right by. Be careful, squirrel dude. Squirrels unite across America. And we got a Range Rover behind me, y'all, so I gotta go at normal pace because I don't think there's much space for me to pull over and them to go around me. I'm gonna make this right coming up at Oregon Drive. Police camera up top on the pole on my right hand side. So So they absolutely do have surveillance, CCTV camera footage in the neighborhood, protected by off-duty police patrol. But you know what's interesting? I don't know if I should think that's clever or offensive. That, like, for example, Bel Air. I went to Bel Air in California, which is another prestigious neighborhood, $1 million mansions and stuff. They all have those signs like this neighborhood is protected, like protected. They got cameras up, protected in the prestigious neighborhood. I mean, I understand you got tons of money, you know, you got to protect your well-being. Look at this 3-car garage, awesome. But it's like, I don't know. Do you really think that everybody that drives by your home wants to break into your home and wants to like we're plotting on your community? No, like, dude, like, it's okay. You have a nice home, and we'll go back to our cardboard box. But like, I don't know. Those signs. Woo! Got 3 cool cars parked up front. All right, one's a Toyota, one's a Toyota. But they got a lot of nice homes. Like on my right, nice home. Dope. Don't worry, guys. Always in the background trying. She's trying to capture some shots. I'm sure she got several shots that are cool that I'm gonna show you guys the magnitude of some of these houses. Wow, that one was downhill. That was cool. There was one that was downhill. There's one on the right that's pretty cool. Alright, let's take this up to the main road. Let me see if somehow I can get to those two. There was 2 mansions that I saw that were next to each other. They were for sure mansion. Some of these are just really big houses. Some are mini mansions, some are just really big houses. To my left, oh my gosh. The amount of real estate, the amount of acres that they have for their land. Ah, they got an old school Volkswagen Scooby-Doo van. I love that. They got a huge house. They probably got a pocket full of cash, and they have an old school van. That's decent. Ah, cool Halloween display on my right. I'm gonna allow this truck to go by me because people be out. Protect it. What? Oh, I'm sorry. I said protect the Okefenokee. Wonder what that is. Sheesh. Oh man. I'm gonna reverse. We got a gigantic piece of land with a nice home, and they got a Jeep Wrangler back there. Right back there. You can't even see the Jeep Wrangler. I probably had to go up a little further. See the house right there? $518. Y'all can look up these prices in case y'all get bored. $518 Argonne, Argonne Drive, Atlanta, Georgia. That'll give you an idea. Woo! The one next to it was even bigger. $524. Y'all can price both of them if you get bored. I drop these addresses because, you know, people get curious. And you got the World Wide Web. You can pretty much Google any address. You could probably even see them via Google. So if you want to see them more, and you want to zoom in, I don't know, like a street view, you could probably see them. All right, we're on Arden Road. I'm going to make this left, and I'm going to go back to the main road. Make this left on Arden Road and Argonne Road. That's a mouthful. We're gonna make this right-hand turn coming up. I'm assuming that we just passed Arden Oak. A lot of A's. I'm assuming that this is where those 2 big mansions I saw were at. But I'm sure like true mansions, they're off in neighborhoods way far away from here. Like where the everyday Joe can't just drive through it. You know what I mean? But that's how it was in Bel Air. In Bel Air, it was like awesome homes, but you would have to be there yourself to appreciate the magnitude, because you can't see them with a camera. You can't tell the magnitude with just a camera. So we're gonna have some homes on my right hand side tucked away. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see them. I'm gonna see if we can get any good shots. We got a Baptist church on my right. On the way into this neighborhood, we saw a Lamborghini SUV, and right now I'm seeing Audis and Porsches and Range Rovers. So I'm assuming that Lamborghini SUV came from this neck of the woods. I think those houses were coming up this way, if this is the way that we came from. We got some big houses on the left. Road Haven. Buckhead City. I see a lot of signs that say Buckhead City. Morris Mill Road. The problem is I don't know if this is the way that we came here. Well, I know we could have came from the complete opposite way. We'll take it up another maybe few blocks. And if there's no avail, then I'll just bust a U-turn. We're at Moore Mill Road, or Morris Mill. We're on Northside Parkway. We'll go up another couple blocks, mile or two, and if I don't see anything that looks interesting, then I think we can conclude it there. But it's nice, guys. It's nice to see how other people live. It's nice to visualize, know that nothing is impossible. Anything you put your mind to, you're able to achieve. We can all have great things. We can aspire to do so. Back at Morris Mill Road. Yeah, it feels like we're in the middle of the forest, basically, with all these trees. I guess that's why when people watch my Philly tours, they say, "Toon, but where's all the trees?" We got some trees. We got some neighborhoods with more trees than others. The city side, like the true city side, the north side, the south side, don't really have that many trees out in the open. We do have trees and parks and all that stuff, but not like this, not in abundance. In order to get trees like this, you gotta go around Kelly Drive, you gotta go around like Northeast Philly, you gotta go around certain areas like West Philly. Yeah, they have more trees in abundance like this. And we got areas in PA with like mansions and big houses like this too. I don't know, it never really interested me to tour those areas because it was PA and I always saw it growing up. So it felt like played out. Maybe after I do more of the country, and when we head back east, after we do Cali, we, you know, travel across the country and we got majority of the states under our belt. And when we gotta pass through, because we gotta pass through PA once again to get to New York, then to get to Maine and Rhode Island and Connecticut and all those areas. When we come back from the West Coast and head east, we're passing Arden Road. And we go through PA, then I'll try to hit some of the mansion areas. There's a big mansion in PA that one of the people from the Titanic owned. Yeah, it's a huge mansion, like half an hour away from Philly. It's a big old mansion, real nice. Huge land around it. Like this around here ain't got nothing on that one mansion in PA. Like I said, I think he was he a relative or he was somebody from the Titanic. You could probably Google and learn more information on him. But yeah. The weather right now is 47 degrees. Passing Wesley Road, West Wesley. The house was selling my left. Well, I would have loved to get that address, but this is a main road. I got tons of cars behind me. There's some nice little mansions on my right. Crazy to use the word nice and Lil mansion together, right? And Lil is kind of like slang. And we just passed Peachtree. It's like saying, that joint was a little fire, bro. That's like, an equivalent would be like, that was a little nice, bro. That was a little cool. That was a little cool. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're out of the area, guys. But that's going to conclude the tour. I had mixed emotions about that neighborhood because I feel like it was really nice, but it was the city of Atlanta. There's a sign on my right there, it's the city of Atlanta, Memorial Park. I feel like that area was so nice, but you had to be here with me to actually appreciate the niceness. And I'm sorry that you guys couldn't be here with me. I try to do my best, guys. In some of these stores, I try to do my best. I'm not able always to make you feel like you're there, but it was a cool experience. Got a nice view of the city on my left. But that's going to conclude the tour, ladies and gentlemen. A little over half an hour. Lately, I've been varying the tour lengths because some neighborhoods, like trying to push an hour of that neighborhood would have been an overkill. I would have people on the other side of the screen pulling out their hair like, Tune, we can't see what you're talking about. Alright guys, let me know your thoughts. If you saw one or two houses that were pretty cool, let me know what you think of the area. If you live here and you want to invite me over for some vegetables, let me know while I'm in town. Say, no, we out. We gonna be out of town by tomorrow. We ain't gonna be here. Like, we wasn't planning on staying in Atlanta long. We only hung out in Atlanta for 2 days. 2 days. 2 days is more than enough, though. It's more than enough. But it was cool. It was cool while it lasted. At least we got a chance to say we've been to Atlanta. We were here. I'm probably about to go hit a walking tour. I think that'll be cool to hit a walking tour of Atlanta. I'm gonna go do a walking tour and yeah. Maybe do another neighborhood too. It'd be cool to do another neighborhood that you can actually see the homes, maybe, just maybe. But anyway, if it's a prestigious neighborhood, if it's a nice neighborhood, expect them all to have ginormous lawns. And if they have big lawns, it ain't happening. It ain't happening, Captain. I'm sorry. This is your homeboy Tune, Mr. Tune Dollars, Tune 215, the notorious, infamous, worldwide, world famous Tune be chillin' saying, no. Boy, what boy? You better calm yourself down. Anyway, this is Calm Yourself Down Tune, and I'm tuning out.